Action.
Action.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Sith Happens podcast.
Hello.
We're here today. What are we talking about? The newest episode of
The newest
Mando.
episode. Yes, like every other week that we've done.
Well,
Last week of this topic, and what we'll do after, who knows?
it's all up to interpretation. It's subjective. It's like modern art.
Subjective. If you
It's like
guys have any
modern art.
suggestions, let us know.
Yes, please let us know because we're not very creative people. That's
Plan
why
our
our
podcast
podcast.
for us.
Yes,
Tell us
like
exactly what to do.
give us an itinerary
Yeah.
because we're not creative. That's why we're covering Mando.
I think we're creative.
Amaya thinks we're creative. I have doubts. Let us know if we're creative in the comments.
Yeah, comment below.
And while you're at it, while you're down there, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell to make sure that you never miss a video every Friday. We'll see you guys next week. Good podcast, everybody. Okay, anyways.
Okay,
But
also
yeah.
I hope that my audio issues are fixed this week.
Yes, hopefully so.
Better.
We're going to see what happens.
They've
But,
been not great.
Yeah.
But hey. Do you want to start talking about the episode?
Sure. So, overall thoughts on the episode? I thought it was great. I feel like whenever I finish it, I feel like a lot of people are gonna come out of this episode and they're like, "Oh, it's a filler episode." So, shut up. Like it was fun. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed getting to see the different forms of troopers again. Cause like these tank troopers and like the beach troopers, we haven't seen these fools since Rogue One. It's been 4 years since we've seen these guys, so I'm very glad that we got to see them again. I just think overall it was I think it was a good expansive episode, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
It-
showed a lot of,
It
showed a lot of dedication.
it definitely wasn't filler because it got to coordinates. So like could be filler
Okay.
because
Okay, that's also true, but yeah.
Huh? I said it wasn't a filler.
And I said, yeah, good point.
Oh, okay.
Were you
I-
not listening to me?
It sounded like you disagreed with me, but then you were like,
Everybody comment below if you think I'm agreeing with her.
yeah, I liked it a lot.
I did too.
I liked last episode better still, but it was still good. So.
Why is my toilet so freaking loud? Shut up.
No, what are you doing?
I'm pooping. I'm not actually pooping. Look, I'm not pooping. I'm just sitting down.
Thank you.
I had to clarify. I'm not pooping.
We don't want to get like taken down.
Demonetized.
Or we're not even monetized in the first place, are we?
No.
You haven't been sharing? No, there's no way we're monetized.
No, we're not monetized. We did hit 40 subscribers last week, though.
Nice! Thanks,
Yeah,
guys. You're all the
thank
best.
you guys. It's very nice. This channel has hit more subscribers in the past month than my YouTube channel has personally in 5 years. So thank you guys so much.
Nice. It's me then. You know, that's how you know it's me.
All right.
Okay,
Anyways.
okay. Do you want to move on to my notes? I have.
Yes. We'll let you read off your notes again.
Okay, so the first thing, this was before the episode even started. Well, no, I think it was at the very opening scene. And you know how when you type in iPhone notes, like the first thing on the list is like bold because it's like the title.
Yes.
So like the first thing on my notes in bold is I hate Mayfeld. 'Cause I
What
didn't.
a good title.
I didn't like him last season, but I didn't like the Prison Break arc in like episode in general. I don't know. He was okay. I have this bad vibe with him where I feel like if he was if he existed on Earth, he would be racist.
Yeah. Not my kind of dude.
Not really my kind of dude either. Yeah, I just have the suspicion that if you were on Earth, you would just hate, you and I, like a lot.
Like, whoa. Sorry, dude. My bad. I didn't mean to breathe your air. let me just go somewhere.
Yeah, so I was not a fan of Mayfeld at the start of the episode because of last season. And then Cara Dune comes and gets him, and then he's like, Boba Fett walks down. Which, first of all, armor clean,
Armor.
looking good.
I was fully expecting them to just leave it all dirty and nasty looking, but he comes out and it's all matte. That's MATTE for you, those of you out there. It's all matted and like clean. I was like, oh, all right.
I saw this TikTok. I don't remember who made it. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would leave the ad. I would drop the ad of the person who made it. But it was like sad music playing, and it's like Din like mourning the loss of his home and his child, and then it like switches to like really upbeat music, and it's like Boba Fett giving his armor a fresh new paint job.
I didn't take Boba Fett as the type to be very into like cosmetic stuff or like materialistic things, but no, I guess you gotta have that clean armor.
Yeah. Also, that means that he had like paint on his ship with him. Like he was ready. Like when I get this armor, I'm gonna paint it a nice matte coat paint.
Nobody bother me. I'm busy.
He had his priorities straight.
Fett, what are you doing in there? Don't talk.
No! My phone just died! Now, I have short-term memory loss. I don't remember anything else from that. No, I'm kidding. I actually just rewatched it with my parents like 20 minutes ago, so...
I haven't seen it since 3 o'clock.
I haven't seen it since 3 a.m. last night before that.
You
But
watched it at 3 a.m.
yeah.
without me?
I mean, I watch it by myself every night.
Oh.
Um.
Loser.
Anyways, I'm trying to remember what was next on my notes. Oh, okay. So his paint job looked good, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna grab my phone charger really quick. Micah,
Yeah, you.
entertain them."
Oh no. Hi, my name is Micah. My middle name is David, if you didn't know. Not very crucial information. My favorite Star Wars character is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't really explain why, I just have a very big thing for Ewan McGregor. I think he's a very great... Bye.
What'd you say while I was gone?
I don't know. You'll have to wait and see.
All right. This podcast has been a hot mess so far. Sorry.
Yeah, it's going very well, but I think we're being very entertaining.
Yeah. Hopefully.
The only problem is that we're like 17 minutes in.
17 minutes?
Probably. Why is
My
my
recording-
lightsaber blinking?
Because it's
Please,
long.
I just want
My
lighting.
recording is at 9 minutes, so we're good. Okay. So
Something about that doesn't sound right, but okay, if you say so.
I don't know. I'm just looking at what my recording says. Crap. Did I forget what I was gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay. So his armor looks good, and then he walks out of the ship, and then Mayfeld's like, "Oh, I thought you were someone else," and then Mando walks out. Like that was funny. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I like that too. I was in like the little whistle of his theme. I was like, oh yeah, Cowboy's
Yeah.
here. My lightsaber just died.
Your lightsaber died, and my
Yeah.
phone died. Sad.
Sad.
We're still here. Anyways. Crap. Okay.
Hang
Here's
on, wait a
side
second.
note.
I'm sorry. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge the fact that my mom asked what I was doing, and I told her I was watching Spider-Man with my friends, because at the time I was. And she said, "Where are you at?" And I said, "My dorm." And she said, "By yourself or no?"
What is it? What?
She asked me what I was doing, and I said I was watching Spider-Man with my friends, and she said, "Where are you at?" And I said, "My dorm."
Oh.
And she
No,
was like, "By
okay.
yourself or no?" And I was like,
So what I was gonna say was that okay, so earlier I watched the 2 most recent episodes with my mom. Okay?
mm-hmm.
So last episode, Tamara Morrison shows up. She's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, okay, she probably doesn't recognize him or hasn't seen Attack of the Clones in a long time. So I was like, that's Boba Fett. Okay? And then later in the episode, we see the scene where he finally gets his armor, and it's,
Mm-hmm.
like revealed in his armor. So he shows up in his armor. And my mom goes, "Who's that?" I was like,
Dude,
"Boba Fett."
moms are on another level.
No, and
Mom,
then we were watching the recent episode, and Boba Fett walks out of the ship with his painted armor, and my mom goes, "Who's that?"
who's that? Yeah. Moms are on another level. Like, I wish I could. What friends are you with? Why does it? Anyways, moms are on another level. Comment your favorite mom story down below. But I want to be inclusive. Comment your favorite dad story below too. If you'd rather comment your favorite dad stories. What is funny? What are you laughing about? Hello.
I was about to say, well,
About to say what?
Micah, what's your favorite dad story?
When he left. Anyways, so Boba Fett painted armor looked good.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you crying?
I can't. Okay. Okay, we literally haven't talked about anything for 12 straight minutes. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to drink this water now.
Alright, okay, we're good. Mandalorian. My phone's still dead though, so I don't remember what was after that in my notes.
Okay, well, let's just look at it chronologically.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened next.
Okay, I remember what happens. They show up in the jungle, and they're like, wow, stormtroopers, transports. And they're like, yes, transports. And so then Mando's like, let's get in the transport. And they're like, go by yourself. And he's like, no, I'm not going by myself. And Mando's like, no, he's not going by himself. I'll go with him. And
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I had stuff in between what we just talked about and this in my notes. We can go back to it though. But one of the things that I was talking about with one of my friends, Liam Mandalorian. I don't think he watches this, but he said,
dude, if Liam does not watch our podcast, I've got a bone to pick with that man.
He was like, what if Din has to take his helmet off to like save the kid or something, you know? And then when they were deciding how to like get into like the base, when he was like, I'm going, I thought he was gonna have to take his helmet off to get the coordinates to save Baby Yoda, and I was like, whoa, he was right. But then in that moment, he ended up not being right. But then later, he obviously did end up being right. So.
Right. But I wanna bring this up because I remember thinking it was so funny. Whenever those pirates showed up in the transport and Mando got on top to defend and do his thing, I thought it was hilarious how these pirates come at him with these weapons. They start swinging at him, and he goes to do like his regular stuff that he does with his regular armor, but he's in tank trooper armor, so it just shatters.
Yeah.
I think it's
He
so
got
funny.
humbled.
Yeah, he did it twice because he went to
Yeah.
do one. Somebody went for his helmet or something. He raised his arm and then he went
Yeah,
to do
it was
block
his
with,
arms
vest.
and then I think one of his shoulder pads maybe
Yeah, so his
got
most
demolished.
his most invulnerable places just got hit and the armor just shattered, and I thought that was so funny.
My phone's still dead. Okay, here's something. I thought it was strange that during that scene, they almost made it seem like the Empire was the good guys, you know? Like, it's like, oh yeah, Here comes the TIE fighters in destroying innocent civilians.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so down for this, and then I was like, wait a minute. These are
And
the
I didn't
bad
even
guys.
realize. I didn't even realize. I was like, wait, I shouldn't be cheering for them because until at the very end, when all of the troopers came out onto the bridge and just started shooting at them, I was like, I mean, like low key, those pilots were like right. Like I know that we didn't want the ships to blow up because like Mando was on the ship, but like they were just trying to like stop their land from like being torn apart by the Empire, you know? I was like, all right, you can do that to any other ship except Mando's ship.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
they did, so.
That scene was very, very entertaining, though. The entire sequence. I think I really like the idea of putting our main characters in outfits that they don't normally wear. I have 22 minutes of battery life remaining.
Uh-oh.
Uh, on that note, I'm gonna go get my charger. I'll finish
Oh.
this one later. Amaya, entertain them while I'm gone.
This is a hot mess, and I'm so sorry. But I hope that you're being entertained. Cause I'm having a fun time. My phone is still dead. We're sure I'm back on because oh, you can see like my reflection. I am really bad at remembering stuff. I have to watch things like 5 times before I can remember them. I don't have time to watch Mando, 5 times. Hey Micah, what you doing? Look at him, he's just standing, looking in the mirror. Hey. Hey. But yeah, hopefully we'll actually get organized in like a second, when Micah.
I don't know. I can't hear you speaking, but I don't particularly know if my charger cable is. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Okay. And here he comes back to sit on the bed.
I'm back. What were you telling them while I was gone?
You'll just have to find out.
Oh, she's me now, guys. Isn't that funny?
This is
Anyways.
the same thing that you told me.
Anyways.
Okay.
Like I was saying, I don't know. I just really like the idea of shoving our characters into elements that they aren't used to, like putting Luke and Han. No, I don't need an Apple software update. Putting Luke and Han into like the stormtrooper outfits and putting like Mando in the freaking tank trooper outfit, and I don't know. I just really like that.
He looked good in that outfit. I was like, oh. Right? You agree with me, right?
He looked good, right? Right?
No, he looked good. I was just wondering if you agreed with me. Like, I know he looked good. Like, it was a fact. Okay, alright. He looked good. Okay, let's talk about something that appeals to Micah. Fennec. Pretty attractive, right? Micah's like, I do not simp.
Me?
Yeah.
Simp. Never.
Oh, my phone's turning back on, so
Yes. Okay.
I have stuff to talk about.
But no. Mando looked good in his tank trooper outfit, especially when he took that helmet off, trying to get the clearance code. First off, I want to say something about that. Mayfeld very clearly was like, it needs facial recognition, and Mando does the thing with the mask on anyways, and I was like, you idiot. It's not.
He was like, I'm simply built different. It will scan the helmet.
He's like, no, it'll work for me. I'm different.
Okay,
Like,
alright.
Freeze emoji.
Oh yeah, okay, so Mando walked out and oh okay, it was so cute because Cara Dune was like, they have his kid. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and Mayfeld was like, they took your kid, and Mando was like,
I know, and then my next note after that was Mando is depressed.
he's sad. Sad.
He
Mando.
is sad.
Sad exclamation point Mando.
And then they get to the jungle planet, and my thought was that it looked like Costa Rica.
Interesting.
I don't know, it just did. and then I thought we were gonna see helmet listed, but we already talked about that. How Liam called it, and I thought he was gonna take his helmet off. Then he didn't. Cara Dune, badass as always.
as always.
That was in reference to, but it holds true always. So, and it kind of hits a little bit different after finding out that we're getting a Cara Dune spin-off series. Like I was like, all right, you're a character.
Yeah. Wait for a side.
I don't know. It's just it hit a little different for me. I thought it was okay. So he looked good in the armor, but it was weird to see him in that different armor.
Yes, it was, because he came around that corner, and I was like,
Yeah.
nah.
You can't see his face.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like Cara Dune in like that armor, like it wouldn't look that weird. But like because he's always in his one armor, and now he's in a different armor. Like it just looks weird.
Yeah, and I think it's really neat how we've gotten to like gain expression from his mask.
Yeah.
Like we're able to know like what he's feeling or thinking just by like the tilt of like a head or something. But like him having been put in that tank trooper armor, I couldn't read anything other than just him just being like mysterious.
No, because Mayfeld kept trying to talk to him, and he was just like.
Yeah, Mayfeld is like so.
When I was watching with my mom, she was like, "Oh, is that not him in the mask? Like, is that someone else? Like a random stranger?" I was like, "No, it's him. He just doesn't talk."
He just doesn't speak.
Yeah, él no habla.
So, how about that airplane food? Mando's like.
And then we got Mayfeld. So then I was like, Mayfeld he looks like he'd be racist like on Earth. Well, then when they're in the tank, he goes, "I don't understand why you people wear those all the time. And by you people, I do mean Mandalorians." I was like, so he's racist and stuff.
Yeah, he said that, and I was like, what?
Mayfeld is racist, confirmed.
Yeah, he had a lot to say about Mandalore. Now that I think about it,
for real, bro.
Cancel Mayfeld, Big X.
Cancel. Mayfeld is over party.
Hashtag Mayfeld is over party. Let's get that to be the #1 trending tag on Twitter.
Yeah,
Smash
come
that
on,
like
guys.
button, comment below.
Run to your Twitter accounts.
We need to make social platforms.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, coming soon.
We'll make social platforms for you guys.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Okay, and then they're driving through like the village, and he locks eyes with that kid, and I was like, "Who is this child?" I thought he was gonna be important, but then he wasn't.
Yeah, because like this one kid was just like very eagerly
He's like
eyeing the transport, and I was like, he doesn't show up again. I was like, oh.
I know. If the camera stays on a character for like more than like 3 seconds, like I just assume they're gonna be important at one point or another, but they just. I think obviously that scene was to emphasize like the Empire invading their village, and like didn't seize that, like Mando sees that.
Yeah, because Mayfeld made that point. He was like, New Republic, Empire, it's all the same to them. We're on their home territory, and they're not the ones that belong there. And I was like, that's a pretty neat way of looking at it. Because like, I don't know, we all know that Mayfeld was ex-Imperial, as they say, and like naturally, I was like, oh, Republic bad, or if you're on the Republic side, they're like, hey, Empire bad, and like, but either way, they're like, we're doing what's best for the people, but the people are like, get off my property.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's a really neat viewpoint for Mayfeld to have. He's a very mature ex-convict.
And racist.
God, there's so many video titles I could pull from this episode. I don't even know where to start.
I know which part I'm using for the promo. If I make it, I didn't even make the one from last week. I think I'm gonna do it this week because it was really funny.
What was funny about it?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Your lightsaber's blinking.
I know. Okay.
Join the dead crew. I charged this thing just last week. I'm mad.
I know. Mine battery life. It's green.
That's blue.
You can't tell that it's green. No, it's green. Why did it turn green?
It's not dead, but it's there. Purple. Pink.
Oh.
Red.
I just just died. Okay. Anyways, there is nothing funny.
That's what I thought.
Okay. What's next? I feel like there's not a lot to talk about this episode, which is probably why we're being so all over the place.
Yeah, I do feel like the episode was very cut and dry. There was not a lot going on, and I was thinking about that while watching it. Because, like, first of all, the episode was short. It was 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And second of all, it was very cutthroat, like very point A to point B. And I was thinking about that. I was like, man, this episode we're probably going to get sidetracked a lot.
Yeah.
But it's
And
okay.
we have. Okay, then we get to see, so this is back when I thought he wasn't taking off his helmet. I was like, well, we get to see his eyes at least. Like, you can see his eyes through the trooper helmet. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did not notice that, actually.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I was just searching for crumbs. But I was like, oh, look, his eyes. Like, you can see it.
You're like, please, Pedro. I just want to see Pedro, please. You're like intensely searching for any kind of imagery of Pedro Pascal.
Well, honestly. Sorry, my brother just texted me.
Adam. Adam.
Okay. And then I was like, that's when I was like, he looks good in this trooper armor. And then the pirates pull up, but honestly, they're not even really pirates. They're just like civilians trying to get this fascist little government out of their life. So mad respect. And then they start getting run over, and I didn't like that. It was creepy.
I thought it was funny, but it's all good. Man, like he threw him over the thing, and the whole thing. And I was like, nice.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was like, ew, ew. I mean, it was whatever. Like, fine. And then I'm having trouble focusing. Oh, okay.
I just want to say, Pedro Pascal looked a lot better in this than he did the last time he took his helmet off in this show. Because last time, you know, his mane is just like matted to his face.
Yeah, he's all bloody.
Like, he took his helmet off, and my first thought was like, ugh.
Yeah, it was just like an unflattering angle. Like, it was from like down.
Yeah, it was like. But then I looked at pictures of him, and I was like, never mind. Pedro, if you see this, I think you're a very handsome man. I'd love to work with you someday. Not in a weird way.
Okay, and then the next thing I had was like, did he really think? Okay, so like at the end, it's like he fights all the pirates, and then all of them pull up with the freaking charges, and then he's like,
He's just
did you really think you could take all of them?
like, what are you gonna do? Punch him back?
But then the
Like-
Empires come in, and that's when they make the Empires look like the good guy, and it just felt weird to me.
Yeah, and I honestly thought that's what they were gonna try and do. I really thought they were gonna like start throwing those at him. He's gonna like swatting them back.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't expect the TIE fighters to come in though, but you know,
I didn't either, but I was like,
actually fight his way out of that. I thought maybe Cara Dune and Fennec would help out, maybe, but then the TIE fighters came. So. Okay.
what are you laughing at?
I don't know. Nothing.
Cool.
Okay, and then they pull up, and everyone's like,
Yeah, that was really cool too. Like the whole stormtrooper like salute thing, and like them actually like being like respectful and like cheering. I don't know. I feel like it's a more humanizing aspect of these grunt soldiers we always see.
yeah.
Cause like all we see are like up top, left, right, and like, but like they're actually like, I don't know. I forget. It's weird to like forget that they're like actual like people. You know?
Yeah.
Like I know they're people, but I forget that they're people.
Yeah.
So to speak.
And then and go and get the coordinates, and Mayfeld is like, all right, I'm gonna go get them. Never mind.
He stood there.
He went-
Admiral Voss looked at him. He said, "You know what? I am gonna leave."
You know what? I am gonna leave. And then he's like, you have to do it. No, you have to do it. Yeah,
He's
they're
like,
like,
you
or
do it. And he's like, no, you do it. And he's like, give me the code. And he's like, no, you can't do it. Like they argue and then they like back switched on each
I
other.
know. He's like, I just will. I will do it. It will scan my helmet. It will just work for me 'cause it's special. Like,
I'm different.
no, I'm built different. And then we get helmetless Din Djarin.
And I was like,
Hey, confession time. I never found Pedro Pascal attractive until that moment when he took his helmet off.
wait, technically it's over here.
Oh, it's reversed on me. It looks like you're shooting my Audacity program.
Well, I did it this way last time, like whenever we put our hands here.
Oh.
And then I was like, and then well, your hand is so much bigger than mine.
Well, I'm closer to the camera.
There we go. But the thing is that this is wrong. Because I watched it whenever I played it, and I was like, oh, okay. So I know that this end. Well, no, because your end is still the original way. It's just my end is over here.
Oh, I'm this way?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is weird. I don't understand.
Um. Hey, anyways, so but then I found him attractive after he took his helmet off, so, you know.
All right, well, this just in. Amaya doesn't like Pedro Pascal.
I
Cancel
like
her.
him.
Hashtag
I always
Amaya is
like
overparty.
him. I just never found him, like, attractive. But, yeah, he looked pretty good in this episode, so.
Fair enough.
The Han Solo face. That was so bad. Okay. Anyways. It was weird. Okay, it was so weird having to see him, like, interact with other people, just, like, without his helmet on.
Yes, I was like, the entire time they were sitting there, and like Admiral Vossi was like, let's go get a drink. And I was like, and I really thought this man was on to him the whole time. Nope, he wasn't. Like,
Stupid.
I was waiting on him to pull the alarm, and he was like, nope, long live the Empire. And Mayfeld said, bang!
I thought it was funny. Okay, I thought it was funny that they called him Brown Eyes. Or he said Brown Eyes. Well, that was smart of Mayfield to step in like that and be like, he's hard of hearing, you
Yeah.
know? His name's Brown Eyes.
And then they didn't speak in any other volume for the rest of the freaking...
I know.
Like, they spoke loud once, and then that was it.
He goes, what's your TK number? Or what's your
What?
name, I guess. The guy, when he was like, he's hard of hearing. And then, like, Mayfeld was like, he's hard of hearing. And then the Admiral was like, what's your name?
Like, screaming at him. He was like,
Yeah.
uh,
Which that guy was like a perfect cast for an Imperial officer.
I thought he was great. The only
Like,
thing
he
I
just-
didn't like was how long he pronounced some of his words.
I guess. But he just seemed so, like, he just fit, like, the Empire, like, so. Like, he looked like,
It's his face. It's the way his face
Yeah.
is structured.
yeah. It's just like the way that he, like, acted, like, it seemed like a space, like, he seemed like a space Nazi. You know? Which is what the Empire's supposed to be, basically, so he did a good job. Don't do that.
Cancelled.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think I was doing?
Nothing.
Comment below what you think Amaya was thinking I was doing.
Well, hopefully we get a lot of comments on this video that'll, like,
Boost
I don't-
the video.
boost the
Lady.
video, but, like, what does it boost it for? Like, what does it boost it to?
I don't know.
Recommended for you?
I look at the analytics, but all I look at are the views on the video because I don't know how they work.
Someone comment below how the YouTube algorithm works.
While you're at it, help me revive my dying TikTok account. I don't know what to do. Maybe it's the fact that I only make content like once a month, but you know.
Probably. Oh, I'm so tired. It's almost midnight for me.
Well, you were like, hey, can we record at 11 at night?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Sorry.
Sure.
I had to watch The Mandalorian with my parents, so. And decorate my Christmas tree.
That was hilarious because I've been with my friends like all day, and they're like, "Micah, aren't you gonna record your podcast?" And I was like, "There's 2 people that are a part of this podcast, and I am waiting on her." And then I got the text from you, and you're like, "LOL, can we do 11?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
I have to work next Friday, so we'll see what time we can film.
Everybody comment below and tell them I had to quit her job.
I've only worked for 1 day. Next Friday will be my 3rd day of work.
Everybody comment below and tell them Maya to put in her 2 weeks notice instead.
Okay, anyways. What was I saying? Oh, okay, and then he just looks so sad after that. Mando does. Like, he just looked depressed without his helmet on.
Well,
Did you get that vibe?
You think about it, and I was talking about this with some people. This man straight up denied his creed, his religion, everything he believed in since he was a boy, a foundling. He denied everything to save this little green big-eared baby. Like,
He doesn't even have the baby anymore.
yeah, he doesn't even have this kid anymore. But he denounced everything he knew to be right in his head to save a child.
Yes.
God, can you hear what's going on?
I mean, kind of.
Can you hear the running of the toilet?
I don't know what the running.
It just sounds like.
I guess, yeah.
Shut up. Anyways.
He just looks depressed, but then he starts then the guy starts getting on I'm so tired. The Imperial officers when they're getting their drinks, he starts getting on some real Nazi shit. He's like, people don't really want freedom.
Yeah, he was like, people don't want freedom.
Order.
They secretly want order. And I was like,
weirdo? What?
And then he said to the Empire, and I was like, nah.
And then Mayfeld was like,
and I was like, oh, he just killed this man.
I was very shocked.
And he really said, sorry, just needed to get some things off my chest. And I was like,
and then it's like, Mayfeld was like, and Mando was like, and then the other people in the room were like,
that was so funny.
It was funny.
He shot and killed this man. They look at each other. They look back. The sand trooper is just like. And then they look at each other again, and they look around, and then finally somebody grabs the gun and starts shooting. Oh my goodness.
It was funny.
It was a good comedy moment. I think it was well done.
And then they're out on the window, and Fennec and Cara Dune are doing their awesome.
They're sniping.
Sniping job. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there really is not a lot to talk about for this episode.
There's not a lot to talk about. Okay, one of the stormtroopers made a really funny noise when he fell off the ledge. Did you hear that? Did you catch that?
It depends on what noise it was. They all kind of sound the same whenever they.
It's kind of like a high-pitched yell. It was like, ah! You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that. How long is this? How long are we going for?
40 minutes.
We still have 20 minutes left.
Hopefully this finale is gonna be just a banger that we can just go all out.
That's something we can do. Okay, so basically we both know there's not a lot to talk about in this episode, but I do want to say Slave One, bomb ship. Oh, people! The thing.
Yeah, that's in my notes. I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, whatever.
I said, okay, so we're on the stormtrooper sound. And then the next thing is that Boba looks cool. And then it says seismic charges. Yep.
There is a
I
video.
got excited.
There's a whole like series on YouTube, and it's Star Wars, but it's dubbed. And maybe I'll leave a link in the comments because honestly, it's like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But it's dubbed by this YouTube channel called Oral Knots, and I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Some of you may have, some of you may have not. I don't know if you have, but it's amazing. And they did 1 through 6. They refused to do 7 through 9 because they got tired at 1 through 6. Maybe I'm still holding out hope. They were just like, oh, it takes so much time, but either way, I think they're hilarious. And in episode 2, when Django and Obi-Wan meet, and Django's like, so the bass in your speeder is really loud. Care to make a bet on whose is noisier? And so then whenever they go like on the little chase scene, they dub it to make it look like they're trying to see whose bass is more amplified in their speeder for like music. And Django's like, watch this. And everything goes silent and he drops the charge, and whenever it explodes, it's like super loud music with the bass just gone. It's just, and I think it's amazing. I'll link it in the comments because I definitely think it's worth a watch. But yeah, that's what all I could think of whenever I saw that seismic charge go off, was just like really loud bass boosted music.
Especially because like there was that TikTok going around that was like, what's a sound that's non-sexual that turns you on? And I feel like everybody was talking about like seismic charges sound. I just thought it was funny that everyone was kind of memeing about it, and then we saw it in that episode.
Speaking of Liam at the Mandalorian, he made a video about those charges, and he made a very sus face about those charges in the video. Hold on. Pause. Pause.
I just saw that video.
You-
Hey, you know, whatever gets you through life.
I know a certain person that would have enjoyed that video.
Who?
Hmm?
What? Micah thinks he is funny, everybody. And now his head has disappeared. Oh, here it comes.
Oh my god.
We only have like 4 more notes left.
Okay. So okay, let's just knock them out, I guess, and just talk.
Okay, so he's using seismic charges, and it's awesome. And then they pick up. Oh, okay, they jump funny. They're like, wah! You know, when they jump on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
They jump on the ship, and then they go meet with Fennec and Cara Dune. And then something that I don't know if I was thinking too far into it, but to me it seemed like Mayfeld and Cara Dune were flirting, and I hated it.
Where?
I don't know. It was just like Cara Dune said something, and then he was like, "Oh, you saw that? Isn't that just like a classic like flirting line?" Like,
What are you talking about?
when so they get on the ship, and then they fly it over Fennec and Cara Dune, and then they're all. It's right before they say, "Oh, I think the prisoner whatever got killed in the explosion," you know, and they let him go.
Right.
It's right before Cara Dune says something like, "Nice." I don't remember what it was that she complimented. Oh, nice shot. Maybe because he like blew up the whole base. I don't know. Anyways, he was like, "Oh, you saw."
But Mayfeld was the one that blew up the whole base.
What?
Mayfeld was the one that blew up the base.
Yeah, I know. Cara Dune was saying, "Nice shot."
Oh, I thought you said Mando, and I was like, no.
No, Mayfeld.
Oh, okay.
Cara Dune seemed to be flirting to me.
And
then I don't like that. I hate it. I hated it. I wrote, if Mayfeld and Cara Dune get together, I will KMS.
KMS.
Yes. I did not like that at all. I don't know, and again, I don't know if they were even actually flirting. It just kind of gave me a little bit of that vibe to me, so.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they're like, okay, you can go. And then he just, like, walks off into the forest.
Yeah, he just, like, walked away. I was like, are you guys not going to take him anywhere? Like, you just going to leave him on this planet?
All
of
right, like
imperial occupation.
where are you going? Where's he
Yeah,
going? Where will
he's
he
just
go?
walking off. Like, where are you going? Hello?
Maybe that's spin-off series since everything's getting a spin-off.
Mayfeld spin-off series.
Maybe I'll show up in the Cara Dune spin-off series. Not as
Maybe they'll engage in a relationship on
no.
that show.
No.
Yeah.
No. I will not
Yeah.
do it if that happens. Okay, so he walks off and then he's like bye and then they get on the ship and then threatening hologram.
Okay, I love this hologram so much because literally everything he said was a repeat of what Moff Gideon said to him in that season finale, or the second episode before the season finale. It was literally word for word. Mando kept that entire manuscript in his head, word for word. Petty man, that petty man.
Petty
This
man.
man, this man has been waiting to say this back to him for the longest time. And are you wearing a Taylor Swift shirt?
Yeah, she just dropped an album. Hello, everybody go stream Evermore.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but it would be cool.
But if you wanted to sponsor us. Anyways, but yeah, no, I know he has been waiting for the chance to say that back to him. And when he did, oh God, chills. I got chills.
Yeah, it was cool. And when he was like, he means more to me than you'll ever know, I was like,
That first line, honestly, did it in for me too. It was like, you have something I want. And I was like, callbacks. I love callbacks. Specifically when they're done right. Callbacks when they're done right. Amazing.
oh, that's all I have.
Okay. Well, we're sitting at about 47 minutes.
We are.
We could probably wrap in at 50 if we wanted to. I don't know. How far are we looking to go?
Doesn't matter to me. Comment below.
Comment below when we should end this video.
Let us know. Just again, just write out our itinerary for us.
Is this going to be our bit? Comment below.
Comment below. If at least one person doesn't comment below, I'm gonna be very angry at all of you.
I'm
if
pretty sure
anyone's
somebody did comment on the last video. I'm going to see if I can
Nice.
find it.
Did you respond? We're not celebrities, Micah. We have to be nice.
Yeah, I typically do respond. I mean, we got 42 subscribers now.
2 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't stop yawning.
Someone, oh my God. You remember when we talked about the TikTok Creator Fund?
Yeah.
Somebody dropped a Reddit link in the comments about it.
I think I found that Reddit link when I was desperately Googling it for answers.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and somebody, I don't remember, no, we were talking about which was stronger about Beskar or Vibranium.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
And the random YouTube channel says, I'm betting that Beskar is greater than Vibranium and Adamantium, the stuff they put in Wolverine, but Uru, the stuff that Mjolnir, Stormbreaker, and Thanos' sword is made out of, is stronger than Beskar.
That's yeah. I agree with that. I get behind that logic. I definitely think the Beskar is stronger than Vibranium, just because I don't know. I guess we've seen Vibranium get broken still, like Cap's shield and stuff. But Beskar literally is able to go up against a lightsaber. So
yeah, I don't know. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader?
Darth Vader.
What about him?
He's right there.
Oh.
And Qui-Gon's lightsaber. I pointed it out last time too.
I was talking to one of my friends earlier this week, and he was like, what do you think? He was like, is Darth Vader's armor made of Beskar? And I was like, no, it's not made of Beskar, but I don't know what it is made out of.
I don't know what it's made out of either.
Comment below if you know what Darth Vader's armor is made out of.
Yeah, we can just have like a Q&A panel at the end of every episode where we ask the questions and everyone else answers.
What if we set up like a Q&A episode?
That'd be good.
That would be good. Because, like, but the thing is that we need a lot of questions to stretch this runtime out for an hour.
Yeah. You can just ask on every single social media platform.
We could do that. But, yep, speaking of which, we need to make our social media platforms.
Yes. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Okay. Do we want to wrap it up now?
Yeah, I feel like we aren't going anywhere anymore. Like, I
We're
feel
not
like we
going
stuck
anywhere.
to-
I feel
know,
like
like-
you guys might have wasted your time watching this episode, but if you're still watching, I hope you
Yeah,
would.
I hope you guys are still watching. As always, I always hope you guys are watching. But,
Yeah.
what's our shortest video? The first one. 55 minutes and 14 seconds.
There wasn't a lot to talk about in this episode.
No, there was not.
It's okay. Next
It is
episode,
okay. Most
Alex, so I
episodes are
bet it will be very long.
Yes. Next episode... Is next episode the season finale?
Hmm.
What are we going to do until WandaVision comes out?
I don't know. Q&As. We can invite people.
We need to have a production meeting.
Comment below. We do.
Comment below what we should do. If you guys have any ideas, comment below what we should do. We'll look into it. And when I say we, I will, because I know she doesn't look. And
Okay, I'll start looking at comments. I just don't know how technology works.
we're literally running a podcast.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, I never had like a YouTube channel. I don't know how. You know? Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. This is a hot mess.
Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, things happen sometimes. Sometimes we just get really boring episodes. And not saying that this episode was boring, but saying that it's not easy to talk about.
It's very straight to the point.
Yeah, very linear. Nothing to like read into. No background stuff. It's just very boom, boom. Point A.
Point B.
Point M.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And yeah, so hopefully you guys have been bearing with us throughout the whole thing. Hopefully, yeah, this episode will not be out on Friday. We've honestly been getting more out on a Saturday morning schedule, if anything. But hey, if you live on the West Coast, they're coming out on Friday for you guys. So, hey, look on the bright side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys as always for watching. We're gonna wrap this up here. Surely next week's episode we're gonna have so much more to talk about. I feel like we entertained you guys anyways, though. I feel like we're relatively entertaining. Not to pat ourselves on the back or anything, but
No, I'm hilarious. I will pat myself on the back.
thank you guys so much for watching. And always remember,
Sith happens.
Oh.
Woo! Okay.
How do I turn?
Like Darth Chaco messaged me and was like, "Do you want to do like a finale, like Mando finale episode?" I don't know if you like both of us.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Okay, here's what he said.
Oh, I should probably stop recording on Audacity.